Hello guys, what's up? It's Lovely again. I don't know, my lighting is wrong. But I'm going to try to do the best that I can. Today I want to talk a little bit about mental illness. And the reason why I want to talk about it because, I think that a lot of people have mental illness that runs in their family. And so I know I've had my share in my family. So I want to talk a little bit about that. Okay? So I think the last time I was on here, I was telling you guys that I go to therapy. So let me tell you a little bit about that. After years of working and living and traveling and raising children, and now I have grandchildren, I had suffered just a lot of abuse. And because of that abuse, I'm listening to Be Lovely, by the way. I'm looking at her and recording, but hey, let me show you that. Beep, beep, beep. I'm looking at Be Lovely. Love her. Love her. But anywho, get back to what I was saying. I went through just a lot of trials and tribulations, and as a result, I think I just an incident occurred in my life that brought me to a head, and I said, wait a minute. I was praying, and I know God is God is the ultimate power, but sometimes people just need someone to bounce information off of. And I think that when people go to school, not saying that they know it all because they went to school, but I think when people go and study the mind and stuff like that, they have a little bit more insight. So since I'm not a therapist and I didn't go to school for it, and the things that I've learned about it is from living it and being in situations with people with mental illness, and a part of that played a part in me getting therapy, because it's like anything else. Once I start learning a little bit, it's like anything else. Once you learn that mental illness is like a sickness. Okay, say you fall and you break your leg. You don't just put a bandage on it. You go to the hospital and you get it fixed. You put a brace on it and get it fixed. Well, it's the same thing. If you get sick with a stomach ache, you take something for it. Mental illness is like a sickness of the mind. After life's traumas and things that you didn't ask for constantly comes at you, sometimes your mind is like, wow, this is just too much. And so I think it's good if you want to get someone to bounce information out that has a little more clarity. What I learned when I went there is that, I had not forgotten, but I had like pushed it out of my mind sort of because of the abuse. After you're abused for so long, like I was, people just doing stuff to you, getting me off careers, setting me up for failure. And this stuff is true out here. After people was coming at me, I forgot. How do you be considered when a person doesn't consider you and does not care about your well-being, your children, your career, and they take things like, for me, I've been set up for my career from some women that I really didn't know. They just was in the office. They didn't like me. And this has happened several times. And they set me up to get me out of the company, or they just decided they didn't like me anymore. And I never really got off into stuff like that. So when I went to work and I did my job. And I was not focused on people not liking me. And because of years of abuse, from sick people that had issues, don't know how to deal with them. So they, they come at you, or they come at anybody, I had to, and I'm still having to learn not to take it personal, that in this world there's good and bad and people coming at you all the time. And because I am a believer in the Bible, and no, I'm not perfect. So any of you thinking that Lovely is perfect, I sin, I just strive not to continue to do things that I know is against my higher power. So back to the mental illness. So I told you I was going to therapy, and it has helped me. It has helped me with things like just reaffirming things that I really knew. Like one of them was being considerate, and like I said, I had sort of lost that because it was hard to be considerate to people that did not consider you, and I had to really get that stuff created into my mental, you know. And that's just one of the things. It was so many things. Now, when it came to the medication part, because they would tell me, oh, you need to take a little medication. Nah, that's when I was like, I'm good. I just don't trust medication. So they had to break it down to me. They had to break it down to me. They had to explain to me what was in the medication, what it did, you know, what were the side effects, and how would that affect me. So my psychiatrist, she was talking to me, and I had a training on all the mental illnesses, and like I said, I had mental illness in my family. I just never thought that I would be the one.